What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video. And today, what are they doing now? The SJWs, the shill media, is doing exactly what we always predict they're going to do. And now they're coming for Baby Yoda. Why are they coming for Baby Yoda? Because the same Star Wars fans that they claim that are toxic and that can never be happy with anything are now happy with Baby Yoda. And of course, SJWs can't stand for happiness. They can't stand for things to be right. They can't stand for things to be successful. They can't stand for people to be unified. So their whole idea is to disrupt. Their whole idea is to disrupt something whenever they see that there is unification, because they are completely against that. They hate when people are unified because then they can't play the victim. They are obsessed with playing the victim, and they will do it at any capacity. So now that the entire internet seems to love Baby Yoda, of course they're using Baby Yoda to then go after the toxic fan base that hates on Rey. Now, these are the same people, and I've made this point on Twitter several times. These are the same people that will tell you it's just a movie about space wizards and you're being an angry man about it. But at the same time, they get offended when the fictional character in the film, the female fictional character, is criticized because of the writing of the fictional female character. And they talk about how toxic it is that people are criticizing a fictional female character. But then on the same token, they flip it around and say, why are you angry about a movie with space wizards? Because they have no consistency in their argument. Also, there are now the thing is, they don't acknowledge that women criticize these movies. They don't acknowledge that anybody that's not a straight white male criticizes these movies. Yet they will white knight all day long over a fictional character that is being criticized for the writing of the fictional character. They will white knight, and they will claim that it's these men that are intimidated by strong women, and they will claim that they're toxic and racist and sexist, and they say all these vile things. But where are these people at when actual women are being threatened online by sequel trilogy defenders? People like Anna, that Star Wars girl, people like Chris, better known as Darth Barbie, people like Mecha Random. Just in the past week, we have seen attacks on all three of these women, and that's just these three. Darth Barbie and I, and I'm not worried about me, but Darth Barbie and I were literally threatened with a bullet. Where was the sequel trilogy fans raising to the high heavens talking about how toxic that behavior is? Nowhere to be found. Anna, that Star Wars girl, by the same person that threatened Darth Barbie and I, the same person then goes and harasses Anna, that Star Wars girl, calls her horrible names, and then makes fun of the fact that her sister passed away. These are the sequel trilogy fans. And I don't hear any of the white knights that get so upset over fictional characters being criticized, but at the same time saying you can't be angry over a space wizard movie. I don't hear any of these people standing up when real life people are getting death threats, when real life people are having their family tragedies used against them. I don't see anyone talking about that toxicity from that side of the aisle. Do you know why? Because these people do not care about the things that they talk about. They only are pretending because they cannot stand when people are happy, and they can't stand by people that they have claimed are Nazis or racist or bigots. This is the problem. When you draw that line in the sand, then you can't actually defend that person now when something really horrible is happening to them, even though it's the right thing to do, even though it's the decent thing to do, even though it's the human thing to do. The problem is you're pandering to an audience that will not allow you to speak out when real life people are having their lives threatened over a movie opinion, but you will white knight all day long over a fictional female character because people have criticized the writing of her. Well, now here we are, where the same space wizard movie that you can't really be upset about, they're using Baby Yoda to defend Rey. Every time they defend Rey, they never talk about the things that Rey goes through. They never talk about the arc that Rey has. They never talk about the story and the writing around Rey. You know why? Because there is nothing to defend with Rey. So they always try to find elements of other films and other characters to then justify Rey. That should be your first sign that Rey is not a well-written character. When you're having to use Anakin, when you're having to use Luke Skywalker, and now you're having to use baby freaking Yoda to defend Rey, that probably is a good indication that the people that are criticizing the lack of writing with Rey and the fact that she's a Mary Sue might actually be onto something. Just a little bit of advice there for you. But this is where we're at. Star Wars fandom has always been divisive. Star Wars fandom has always been about strong opinions. Star Wars fandom has always been about arguing and debating. That is what has made it. But now we've reached a point where the people that Disney is pandering to, the people that Disney wants to pull into the fandom, these people seem to think that opinions are dangerous and toxic, and they get really scared with opinions. And the moment they see that the majority of fans are happy about something, what do? They attack it. And this isn't just specific to Star Wars fans. This is the type of people that Hollywood is pandering to. Now, they built the narrative that we're all against women and minorities and all of this. Yet, Alita Battle Angel was a very successful movie, and I would say the majority of people that criticized that criticized the sequel trilogy really loved Alita Battle Angel. Well, that goes completely against your narrative, doesn't it? Because you claim that it's all about men that just hate strong women. Well, Alita Battle Angel, why did so many men, the men that you claim hate women, why did so many men become such a huge fan of that? It might have something to do with the character was written properly. It might have something to do with there wasn't any identity politics. It might have something to do with something called good storytelling. I know, shocker, right? But if you notice, they all started going against Alita Battle Angel when they saw that the same crowd that they painted as toxic men who hated women, when they started seeing that same crowd support Alita Battle Angel, they turned on Alita. This is what they do. They have no consistency. They have no core foundation. They will literally eat each other alive. They don't know what to do. When they start to see unification, when they start to see success, they want to destroy that unification and that success. So here we are with Baby Yoda and The Mandalorian seeing pretty high praise across the board from Star Wars fans. And of course, they're going to do everything they can to tear this apart because this is what they do. This is your fault, Disney. This is your fault, Lucasfilm, because you have pandered to these sick freaks. You pander to them. Kathleen Kennedy is one of them. She has hired these types of people to work at Lucasfilm. You did this, Disney, and nobody feels sorry for you. Nobody that's paying attention. You did this to yourselves, and you only have yourselves to blame, and you're the only one that can correct the problem. Get rid of all of your SJW nonsense. Leave your real-world politics out of it, and do not listen to these crazy nutcases. Because at the end of the day, if you write good characters, if you tell good stories, and if you have competent writing, the fans will support it. It's that simple. These people do not care about anything. They have no core foundation whatsoever. They will say it's a Space Wizard movie, and it's unbelievable that you're upset, and then 2 seconds later, they'll turn around and scream to the high heavens that they're so offended because a female character, a fictional female character, the same one in the Space Wizard movie, oh, they're so upset because of the toxicity around the criticism, yet when real women are having their lives threatened by people that are supportive of this trilogy, they say nothing because they don't care about what they preach about. You guys have a great day. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving, and we will have plenty of content coming your way here on Geeks and Gamers, and we will talk to you later. That was weird. I usually kind of build it up better than that. But, oh well, we will talk to you later. Bye. Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.